What's up, guys? Good evening. Welcome to Roma Theory. Sorry for the background. I'm currently in Istanbul, in Turkey, with my family for the last few days of holiday before, as you know, I moved to Canada on the 24th, the day we kick start against Fiorentina. And I just wanted to make this um, life update, let's call it. I'm not about this. We're here to speak about football. We're here to speak about Roma, but I feel like I owe this to you guys because this summer I've posted very little. I've basically never been in Rome. I've been non-stop moving around. Um, so I apologize for this, but I also want to kind of explain what's going on, moving onwards, because as you know me, I've been on YouTube for almost 6 years now, and for the OG subscribers, you know me. I basically posted a video every day at the beginning about this passion. Probably the biggest, not probably, in fact, the biggest English speaking Roma channel out there. And we grew this community together. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be in this position. I would not have 20,000 people almost following me and everything. So we've built this together. And as you know, I'm a very honest guy and I'm a very transparent guy. And I'm not saying that Roma theory is over. This is not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say here is that I don't know how to bring this further. I think, well, the OG subscribers will remember me as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, maybe 16-year-old hitting puberty, peak puberty, in his bedroom speaking about Roma. And I feel like growing up, priorities change, routines change, centrality of things change. And as much as I would do this and continue doing this as a hobby until the day I die, I'm not making any promises this season. Because, as you know, I'm moving to Canada on the 24th to stay there until January. And then I'm starting my last semester of my 3-year university program, and I will need to start writing my thesis. And, at time of speaking, I turn 21 in a few weeks, 8th of September. My life has got other priorities. I will watch every Roma game because, first of all, I'm a Roma fan, and then I'm a content creator. And my goal is to film only match reactions. My goal moving forward, if I need to place an objective in me, trying to continue and grind, is to do match reactions. But I'm not going to promise match reactions for every game. I'm not going to promise match reactions immediately after games due to time zones, different time zones. And I know that it's disappointing, and I know that people might be disappointed in me. We're back in the Champions League. This was the season to go all in for it. But unfortunately, I do everything myself. And the reality is that growing up, I've got less and less time to focus on this and to treat this as the number one priority, to treat this as I've done until a few years ago, one of the most important things of my life, continuing nurturing this community. So again, this is not the end of this YouTube channel, but I'm not making any promises. I will need to adapt myself to my new routine in Canada. There will be more videos. I'm not saying that this is the last ever time you'll see me on your screen, but you'll definitely see less of me. You'll definitely see a Simo with less stables, and a Simo learning for the first time to live by himself. I've been a lucky guy. I've lived with my parents up until now, so I'm in a process of learning all of this far away from home, far away from the stadium, far away from my close friends. far away from my parents and my family. So I know that this period that I'm out in Canada is only a restricted period, but then of course, even when I'm back, my priorities are going to be different, and there will be less and less time for me to focus on this Roma Theory project. I hope everyone understands. I think I owe this video to you guys because the reason I'm here is for you guys. You know, I don't do this for money. I do this because I like this, and I do this because I feel as if I have an obligation towards you guys, towards those people who, you know, wake up at 3 a.m. to watch Roma games and don't have a central, maybe like forum where they can share their opinions and in a way be represented. So I've only done this for you guys in these last few years, but I'm kind of like in a position now where I'm learning. I need to adapt to new life, to a new routine, and thus I won't make any promises. But it's going to be a big season. We just signed Rodrigo Mora. Apparently we're interested in Malik Fofana. Interesting players. So yeah, I hope everyone understands. Don't be disappointed in me. Please don't. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I wish you, your family, your friends all the best. I'll speak to you soon. I will speak to you soon. Again, this is not a farewell, but you see less of me. That's the way I'll put it and end it. Forza Roma sempre. Ansimo out.